Schizophrenia and mysticism are uniquely inseparable. They are Siamese twins. Both the schizophrenic and the mystic live in the world of dreams and visions and revelations, but the schizophrenics drown in these waters, whereas the mystics swim. As for me, I'm somewhere in between, submerged just below the surface, neither sinking nor floating, adrift in the vast seas of inspiration and madness. Sometimes I have visions. But even though I can see things no one else can see, I'm detached from the world around me, severed from it by my incompatible mind, trapped behind a translucent and impenetrable wall.
This is him here, sir. Number 101.
Ah, what's this one's name?
Timothy something or other. I can't read the last name. Spilled a little coffee on the file. Something beginning with a K.
That's fine. What's your name? Timothy what? Son, can you hear me?
Must be a little tired.
Tired? Hell, he's totally unresponsive to stimuli.
Oh, just needs to warm up, that's all.
Warm up, schwarm up. He's in a catatonic stupor. What were you thinking of with this one, Boyle? We can't release him. He's chronic, out the wazoo. Where are your standards?
I don't know what's wrong with him. He does meet all of the criteria. He's not abusive or suicidal. We can tie his own shoes. Doesn't need help going to the bathroom. He's even earned enough privileges to be put in a room by himself. Just don't know why he won't respond.
He's a basket case. Let's move on. I'm sure there's plenty of patients just begging to be cut loose. We'll clear some space.
Wait a minute. Let me try something. There you see.
Ah.
He was just tired.
Mm-hmm.
How are we today, Timothy? Well, I see you have your own room now.
Furniture's live in here.
You say the furniture is alive in here?
Without a doubt. Everything is alive. The walls, the ceiling, the bed has eyes, the doorknobs have faces.
Does the furniture talk to you? Do you hear voices here?
All things speak. Sometimes it's like a whisper, but other times it's like a roar, but they come from inside my head. There's a magic 8-ball inside my brain.
You say there's a magic 8-ball inside your head? Do you?
As I see it, yes.
Uh-huh. Boyle. The poor boy is obviously delusional. Let's move on to the next one on your list,
Just has
please.
an active imagination, that's all.
Can he feed himself at least?
Sure. I would never suggest anyone couldn't at least feed himself. You can feed yourself, right, Timothy? Well, tell Dr. Darling what your favorite food is. You like Doritos, don't you? Wasn't that you I saw eating Doritos in the rec room the other day?
Have you ever read the ingredients in Doritos? They put electrons in them. Electrons and carbonite both give you cancer.
See? He's fine. So what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. Can't make these decisions lightly. We have a responsibility to the community.
Hard choices are made in hard times.
Maybe he is in need of a change.
Sure.
Who knows? Maybe the fresh air will do him good.
Absolutely. You know, it's thinking like that that puts you in the position you're in.
What medication is he on?
Well, let's see. Haloperidol, 32 milligrams daily. Lithium when we can spare it.
Very good. Well, make sure to give him a handful of both before we send him on his way. We wouldn't want him to stop cold turkey.
All we seem to have is the haloperidol.
Well, that's not enough. We have to give him something to stabilize him. Deinstitutionalization can be pretty traumatic sometimes, Boyle. What else do you have?
I do have some Valium,
That's good in a pinch. Give him one.
but it's my last two.
I have more on my desk. Split one with him.
All right.
Sometimes this profession demands small sacrifices, Boyle.
I know.
There you go. Timothy K., it is my great privilege to inform you that your treatment and recovery is now complete. Get him a coat, would you, Boyle? It was great fun having you here, and a pleasure getting to know you. But at this time, present conditions being what they are, budgets being cut back and all, we could use all the bed space that we could spare. But we are confident that your reintegration into the outside world will not only help clear the way for other well-deserving patients, but also contribute to your continued good health.
That was beautiful, sir.
Thank you. It came from the heart. Now, if you would just sign these discharge papers, you can be on your merry way. That's good. Now it's official. Good luck to you, Timothy K. I hope everything works out. Well, that's 3 down. What have we next?
Yeah, there's an organic brain disorder in B ward I'd like you to take a look at.
Whatever, but let's make it quick. I'd like to have a dozen patients out on the street by lunchtime.
That shouldn't be a problem, sir.
Are you lost? Do you seek understanding and faith? Then listen to what I have to say. It doesn't take a genius to know that the world's in trouble, big trouble. Pollution, acid rain, product tampering, these things are a sign. It says in the Bible that in the end times, trouble and strife will be like the birth pangs of a woman, getting worse and worse. Well, the water's broken and a flood of judgments is on its way. Are you prepared? You in the brown jacket. Are you prepared? Stop a moment and receive the Lord's eternal blessing. Or take this free tract. These are terrible times we live in. Just look around. Our streets are be turning into battlefields. Our families are being torn apart by drugs and alcohol. Marriages are ending in divorce. This is a time of great suffering. But the Bible promises that in these days of tribulation, the Lord will return to right the wrong and call his faithful servants and bring terrible judgments upon the wicked. So prepare and repent. The time is near. I know it. You, lady with the shopping bag, the time is near. Don't you care? Stop a moment and receive the Lord's eternal blessing, or take this free tract. It's free. He's coming back any day now. He promised.
Lord, why isn't anybody listening to me? I thought this is what you wanted me to do. that you wanted me to spread your word and set the path straight for your return. I thought it'd bring me closer to you, but it hasn't. I don't even know if I believe what I'm saying anymore. For years, I've been announcing your return, but it hasn't happened. Where are you? Because I'm losing my faith, little by little, every day. Yeah, I know. I should try to be stronger. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. But it's hard. I don't know what I believe in anymore, and I need something to believe in, anything. I mean, a man needs a purpose in his life to survive, a direction or a goal. But most of the time I just feel lost and alone, as if you were millions of miles away, unable to hear my prayers. All I want, all I've ever wanted, was to serve you. But how can I if you remain silent in my life? I need to feel you here with me, here on earth, not locked away within the walls of heaven. I don't know how much longer I can go on waiting and doubting.
Step down and receive potatoes and corn. You're staying for the service tonight, right? Good. Hey, Frankie, where's my cream corn? I'm almost out. Oh, while you're at it, bring me some more mashed potatoes, will you? Step down and receive. Oh, yeah. Potatoes and corn. You're staying for the service tonight? Good. Whew. God, it's cold in here. It's cold, right? It's not me. Well, I got poor circulation, is what I think. You know, I'm always cold, whatever time of the year is. I have to start taking better care of myself. Step down and receive. Potatoes and corn. You're staying for the service, right? Hey, James. How your feet feeling? Huh? Hey, remind me later. I got a pair of boots in the back that I think will fit you. I think that's half your problem. Oh, you're welcome. Potatoes and corn. And you're going to stay for the service tonight, right? Good. Hey! One roll per person down there. Now step down and receive. Oh, hello, Gladys. Potatoes or corn?
Corn, please.
Okay. And you, potatoes or corn?
Oh, he don't know what's going on. Just give him some corn.
Okay, who is he? I haven't seen him before.
I don't know. I just come across him yesterday on First.
What's his name?
I don't know. He don't talk much.
His clothes are in good shape and they're clean. He hasn't been on the street very long, maybe just a couple of days.
Yeah, I think he's retarded or something. He must have wandered off from someplace.
Is this what he was wearing when you found him?
Yeah.
I wonder why he has pajamas on.
Like I said, I think he must have wandered off from someplace.
Did he have anything else with him?
Nope.
What about his pockets? Did we check them?
No, nothing there either.
Well, I think we better get you a seat. Here we go. We better get something for your feet. You're gonna get frostbite with just these slippers on. What's your name? Huh. No ID, nothing.
I was locked behind walls, but now I am released.
What was that?
I come from the heart of the wheel.
Where's that? Do you know what he means?
No.
Do you know where that is? I'm sure there are people there who are worried about you.
Inside the sphere, the center.
Which one? What? Do you know what the name of it is?
Oh, the kid's just crazy, Gerald.
Can you tell me what your name is?
I'm the piercing vision, the light.
Well, why don't you get something to eat?
Are you lost? Do you seek understanding and faith?
Why do you say that? Who are you?
I'm the eye of the storm. I am the possessor of the magic 8-ball, and I've returned. I've been reintegrated into the world.
You say you have returned? What happened? Are you all right?
I see pictures. They're burning my eyes.
What pictures?
I see pictures of terrible things.
What do you see?
I see the rise of idolatry and the destruction of humanity. I see rows and rows of desperate hands reaching out to me. I see my face, but It is not my face. It is made of pure light and electricity. I see it all.
Oh my God.
It's an appeal to both the eye gate and the ear gate. Here we are.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wait here a second. I gotta move some of this stuff. Place is a mess. I haven't had any time to clean up. Okay, come on. Here we go. Watch your step. Okay, why don't you sit down here? Would you like something to eat? I can fix you something. Gee, I'm sorry it's so cold in here, but the landlord doesn't turn the heat on until it's 40 below. I can't complain, though. It's cheap, rent control. Look, I'm gonna keep you here until I find out where you belong. Here, let me help you with that, okay? Well, there. Look, why don't I get a wet rag and clean you up a bit, okay?
His voice will be like an archangel.
You remind me of my boy. He's 7, I think. 6 or 7. He's staying with his mom right now. Beautiful boy. I used to wash the dirt off his face all the time. We named him Malcolm after his grandfather.
I see the face beneath your face.
I don't understand.
I see you with your mask off. I see the pain.
Who are you?
Reply, Hazy. Ask again.
I mean, why do I feel that you know me, that you can see inside me?
I'm the boy with X-ray eyes.
Where do you come from?
I come from a place with white walls where everyone wears white.
Why are you here?
I was released back into the world.
Are you the one I've been waiting for? Are you a messenger?
Better not tell you now.
It's just that I've waited so long. I know it's a test to see how dedicated I am, but I am dedicated. Doing the Lord's will is everything to me. I've given everything else away. I've purified myself.
The voices are getting louder.
What voices?
Why can't I shut them off? Why won't they stop? I can't think over them.
What are they saying?
My words, they're warning me about my words. My words will be transformed. They will be taken from me. They will become alive in the world.
This is amazing.
I can hear my voice coming out of other people's mouths and out of boxes.
Hold on, I want to write this down.
But they're not my words. They're stamped out with cookie cutters.
In the world. Now here is a picture.
I am a mute among the blind.
Mute among the blind.
Well, here we find him in the mid of the lamp.
What's the meaning of life?
Concentrate and ask again.
Are you a messenger of divine will?
Cannot predict now.
Where were you born?
I was born on a treadmill and grew up in a light bulb.
Just as we create God, so too do we breathe life into words, images, and ideas. They are the designs of our own mind's eye, and these symbolic organisms exist in a universe parallel to our own. And in that universe, they struggle to survive just as any life form does. They battle for supremacy. They replicate and evolve. Some germinate while others suffer extinction. They behave much like a virus does, passing from one host to another, transmitted through language and culture, making a home of the human mind.
Why are you here on Earth?
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Let me in.
Where have you been?
What?
Where have you been?
I came over as soon as I could. I had to stop after work and pick up Malcolm's present.
Is it his birthday today?
No, it's Wednesday, and don't forget again this year.
I didn't forget it.
Hello? Jesus, Gerald, look at this place.
Look, I know. Thanks for coming over. Look, I need you to do me a favor.
Well, I figured that much. You only call when you need something.
That's not true, and you know it. Please, I need your help.
Well, how much do you need?
No, I don't need money this time. I just want you to do something for me.
What?
Look, for the past 3 days, I've been writing down everything that my friend here says.
Why?
Because what he says I think is important. I think he's important. So I've been writing everything down so that I can take it down and put it into a book. Now, I want to go and make some copies of this so I can hand them out to people so that they can read them. But I need somebody here with him in case he says something while I'm gone.
You have completely lost me here, Gerald.
Oh, take the pad and write down what he says.
I got that part. But why are you writing down what he says? Who are you?
He's important. That's all I know. I can't explain it. I'll only be gone a little while.
Jerry, I can't stay. I need to pick up Malcolm from Mom's and start dinner.
Can't you just call her and tell her you're going to be a little late? Look, I won't be that long. I just have to go to a couple of places.
Jerry, I can't help you with this. I'm sorry.
Why? It'll just take a little while.
Jerry, I can't believe you asked me all the way over here to do this.
I can't find anybody else. Please, Molly, please. It's important.
I don't care.
I won't be long, I promise you.
Jerry, you can't do this to me anymore. I won't let you do this to me anymore. I have a life now, you know. I need to protect myself. I promised myself and my analyst that I wouldn't let you use me anymore.
Molly, I know that it's asking a lot, but I need you.
Why is this so important to you?
Because I think he's the one.
The one what?
I think he's the one I've been waiting for. I don't know how, but I think he's the thing I've been searching for.
Jerry, why do you keep doing this to yourself?
Doing what?
Keep going off like this.
I'm not going off. I'm trying to find something.
I know you are, but I doubt this guy is what you think he is.
He has to be.
Why? What makes you believe that?
I have to believe that.
Why?
Because I have nothing else. I have nothing left but faith.
Intelligences claim to have notified some 20 selected Earth people of various responsible...
Can't you see how far away you are? And every time I see you, you get farther and farther away. It kills me. Look at you. You're a mess. You are falling apart.
I know. That's why I need this. You don't know what it's like to live with doubt.
Oh, I don't, huh?
You don't know how much doubt can tear someone apart from the inside. I have to believe in him. He's my last hope. Can't you see that?
Yes.
Do you still love me?
You know the answer to that.
Then let me do this one thing. It's the last thing I'll ever ask you to do, I promise. I need to find out what's going on inside of me. And I know he has something to do with it. Molly, if I don't do this, I'm going to die.
Oh, don't say that.
You know it's true.
on Earth was photographed. The first pictures taken were from the
I
ground.
really hate it when you do this to me. I really do, Jerry. You use me.
1966. And
How cold is it out?
30s.
I don't need a hat.
You, yeah.
they are known as the San Jose de Valderas photographs, which were published nationally in Spain after thorough investigation of an accident
Hi.
magazine, Horizonte.
I'm Molly.
During the years,
So what's this guy's name, anyway?
Name?
Yeah, what's his name?
has been investigated
What's your name?
by competent people of
Timothy K.
and Spain.
Did he just say his name?
Yes.
What did he say it was?
UFO
You don't know his name? You were writing down the words of someone, and you don't even know their name?
I couldn't get him to tell it to me. What is it?
He said it was Timothy K.
Write that down.
I
K-A-Y.
know how to spell it. Well, where did you find this guy anyway? At a mental institution?
I just met him. He came into the kitchen.
Well, is he all right? I mean, he seems, I don't know, stunned.
He's fine. Now remember, listen to him very carefully and write down everything he says.
Well, I'm leaving here in an hour, whether you're back or not.
I'll try.
I mean it. I have a life.
Yeah, I know. You told me. Huh? Now look, remember, write down everything exactly as it comes out of his mouth.
Yeah. Well, it's all right to be alone with him, isn't it?
Absolutely. Thank you, Molly. I really appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
The dolphin's telepathic ability is highly developed, and with it he excels at communication with others.
Polly, want a cracker?
Today, the Canadian edited...
Yeah, hey, Marcy? Yeah, can you close the door there? I'm on the phone with the paper. Stanley Hoffman, please. Oh, yeah, this is Kathleen Marienchild, Exotica Bookstore. I'll hold. Stanley, Kathleen. Yeah, I'm good. How about you? Yeah, well, I know how that feels. Yeah, well, look, I've got the facts for our ad here for next week, and there are a couple things I wanted to go over. Well, just a couple changes. No, no, the border turned out nice. It's just, you know where it says focusing on awareness and personal growth? It's right beneath the name of the store. Yeah. Well, I think I want that in the 20-point Delphi rather than the Bengal Gothic. Yeah, I know. I changed my mind. No, the size is fine. Yeah. And look, down at the bottom, Barbie's name is misspelled. Yeah, it's down at the bottom. Yeah, Barbie's Transformational Counseling. Yeah, that should be Barbie with an I, not a Y. Wait, hold on. 1 second, I'm on the phone! Yeah, wait, no, where was I here? There was one more that I needed to, right, okay. Right below Barbie's name, do you see where it says $30 love offering? Yeah, well, that should read $30 per hour love offering. Yeah, per hour. Well, what can I say? Enlightenment doesn't come cheap. Right, well, no, I think that's it. Everything else seems fine. Look, I'll call you if I notice anything else, but right now I think that's it. Okay, thanks. Bye. Yeah, come in.
Hi, Kathleen.
Yeah, Roger?
Gerald.
Is it Gerald? Gerald, yeah, Gerald. What can I do for you, Gerald?
I'd just like to
make it quick, though, okay?
Yeah, I'd like to put some of these booklets by the front door, but Marcy said that I had to come in here and ask you first.
Yeah. Well, do you know the ones that you left there last month are still sitting out there?
I know, but these are different.
All right, let me see.
Warm you up, tone you up, and, get your heart pumping, get that cardiovascular workout, and it's perfect.
The E-Force is really an evolution in home fitness, but what we're really talking about here is freedom. The freedom to firm your body and tone your muscles and feel better about yourself. It's the freedom to work out when you want in the privacy of your own home. And the results that you get from the E-Force will give you the freedom to go out with self-confidence. And you'll experience the freedom that comes with having more energy and more stamina.
The hard part for me going to the gym is that
But I don't know. Well, look at this. I mean, what are you trying to do here? This isn't even typed.
Something's wrong with my typewriter. I can't figure it out. Some of the letters get stuck. But what's important are the words.
Oh, who's going to want to pick this thing up, Roger? Okay, I mean, people do not like to read anything that isn't typed. Okay, I mean, it has no authority here. And I mean, and look at your handwriting. God, it looks like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, if you just read it, though, you'd understand. Things he says are important.
Look, I don't need to read it. I just don't have the room. Did you see out there by my front door?
Yeah, you've got about 100 copies of Cosmic Times out by your
now,
front
well, that's
door.
a whole other thing there now, Roger, okay? The Cosmic Times is a slick publication. They're this area's largest New Age newsletter, okay? They have that shiny paper for the cover, and they carry our ads. Okay, I mean, it's supply and demand. You know what that is, right? Supply and demand, right. Okay, look, if people wanted your tracts or booklets, well, whatever it is that you call this thing, as much as they wanted the Cosmic Times, then I'd say, hell yeah, I'll stack them to the ceiling. But they don't, okay? These would just sit out there collecting dust.
They won't, I promise you.
All right. Okay. How many of
50.
these things? Listen, I'll let you leave 20.
20?
All right, listen, Roger.
Gerald.
Gerald. Okay, listen, I'm doing you a favor by just letting you leave 1. All right? So just leave your little booklets or don't leave your little booklets, okay? I don't care, but you're not leaving 50.
All right.
Good, all right. Oh, and take those ones that you brought in last month, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, great, good. I'm tired of looking at those things anyway.
I'm the instrument of mind without a map. My brain is going a million miles an hour. They're racing. The thoughts are racing past my brain. I can't look at them or I'll get dizzy. The 8 ball is spinning and spinning and spinning. I can't grab onto anything. I'm locked into it. Without a doubt, my reply is...
Molly!
reply is no. They're screaming, the voices are screaming. It sounds like a tornado, a wheel within a whirlwind, within a wheel, within the 8-ball is spinning and spinning and spinning. I can't grab onto anything.
How long has he been like
For
this?
about a half an hour. I haven't been able to shut him up.
It is certain. The reply is no.
Hey, well, what's he been saying?
I don't know.
Wheel,
What's his
without a
stop?
doubt,
Haven't you
without a
been writing
doubt,
it down?
without a doubt,
What
without a
from
doubt.
me?
Stop the car! Stop the car!
Timothy, it's okay. What's wrong?
My eyes, I'm seeing too much. I'm blinded by it.
Timothy, calm down. Everything's fine.
Jerry, listen to me. There's something wrong with this guy. He is not right.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, listen to what he's saying. It doesn't make any sense. He's mental or something.
But he's just speaking in riddles.
No, it's not riddles. It's nonsense.
You just can't hear it. Only the faithful can hear it. You've never had faith. You've always been so skeptical. You don't believe in anything unless you can hear it, you can touch it, or you can taste it.
That's right.
Well, that's no way to live. There's got to be more than that. There has to be more.
That's it. I am leaving. You are so desperate to believe in something that you will believe in anything.
Look at that halo, look, hey, look at that whistle clean hair. Hey, look at that halo, look, so fresh, so young, so fair. You get brighter, softer hair, and so let's go, everybody halo, shampoo halo. Look at that halo, look, hey, look at that whistle clean hair. Hey, look at that halo, look, so fresh, so young, so fair. You get brighter.
Can everybody hear? How about now? Is this good? If I can just get you to stop for a second and listen to what I have to say, it'll only take a second. Hey, this is important. The search is finished, the waiting over. He is here. He is here in front of you now. Look. He can remove you from life's treadmill and show you the light. Timothy says, I've been reintegrated back into the world. And he's come here to teach us. He knows the answers. All we got to do is find out what the questions are. He's come here with a gift. He's come giving strength to lead us out of confusion into certainty. If we would only just stop and listen to what he has to say. Just listen to...
Timothy, what's wrong? What happened? What? No, really, he's okay. I just need a second. Timothy, wake up. I need you. Wake up. Why are you doing this to me? Wake up, damn you. Wake up. Don't leave me out here all alone. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. God, why are you doing this to me? What kind of a God tortures his servant? You are not just. You are not fair. You're malicious. You're a manipulative and cruel beast. God, do you wish to strip me of all my faith? Everything I believe in? What are you doing to me?
Can you help me? Are you looking for something? A book, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, why don't you ask the lady out front, Marcy? She'll help you find what you need.
There's nobody out front.
What? Wait a second. Marcy! Marcy! I'm sorry. I don't know where she went.
I just need to know where I can find a copy of the Logia.
The what?
The Logia, I think it's called.
Spell it.
Logia.
No, I've never heard of that. Are you sure that that's the name?
I think.
Who wrote it?
It's the transcribed words of Timothy K.
K. We don't carry it.
I know you carry it.
Here?
Yes. Somebody told me that you had them here.
It's a book.
Yes. Yes, somebody let me read bits of it, and they said that you carried it here.
Well, look, I don't know, okay? Hey, why don't you wait for Marcy to
How
get
long do you
back?
think that's gonna be?
I don't know. Look, she probably just went across the street to the deli. She'll be right back. Hey, why don't you take a look around the store for a few minutes, huh? Hey, did you know we got those new Joseph Campbell anthologies? See those out there? Those are very popular books.
You must have seen this book. It's only like this big, and it's very simple, almost primitive handwriting.
Wait a minute, it's handwritten? Yeah, I know what that is. It's out by the front door. Okay, yeah, we just got them in the other day. Some guy dropped them off.
I don't see them.
Oh, no, they're out there, they're out there. Look next to the Cosmic Times.
Oh, yeah, right, here they are.
Yeah, that's them.
Do you have any more?
There's a whole bunch out there.
No, there's only these two left.
That's all?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's all we have then.
Well, when do you think you're going to be getting some more in?
What, I don't know. The guy said that he had more. Now, what did you say the name of that was?
It's the Logia of Timothy K.
Who is he?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. He's just brilliant.
Can I see that a second?
John was in the Spirit. In other words, the Holy Spirit was moving upon John. And he's giving him now a panoramic picture.
Hello?
Yeah, Gerald?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Gerald. This is Kathleen Marienchild at Exotica Bookstore.
Hello.
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to get back to you concerning your Logia. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Logia.
Great. Well, listen, I've been reading it, and I find it very interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. I find it very interesting. It's very nurturing. Whatever. Look, it's just vague enough so that people can read into it whatever they want. You know, that's very clever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about it, and look, it's got some really good things to say, and I thought, you know, there would probably be a sizable market out there if you ever decided to publish it, you know, professionally.
Yeah, maybe, but look, I can't. This is a bad time for me. I'm having a lot of financial problems right now.
Oh, no. See, no, it wouldn't cost you anything. The store would publish it.
You would publish it?
Uh-huh. Well, we've done it a few times before, you know, books of affirmations, things like that, you know, to sell in the store and by mail order. Look, there's already an interest in your book. You know, those 20 copies you left me were in the store a couple of days, and then they were gone.
People have been taking them?
I know, yeah, it kills me too. Yeah, I mean, we get 2 or 3 in a day, wondering when we're going to get more in.
Really?
Yeah, oh, do you know what, Gerald? It's really popular with the kids. You know, young adults, those guys, you know, I think you really struck a nerve with them. Yeah, you know, I mean, I think the opportunity is out there to tap into an even larger market. Hell, let's go for the older folks, but you know, if it's not packaged right, they won't read it.
God, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, so, you know, I thought that we'd start off small at first, you know, do a test printing, maybe 100 or so units, and see how in-store sales go. And, all right, but listen, I really would like to get together with you and discuss all this some more.
God, I don't know what to say. I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, oh, wait, I do have to ask you one thing, though. Who is Timothy K? I mean, is there such a person?
Oh, yes, he's very real.
Yeah, what is he, your partner?
No, I'm his disciple.
Oh, so what do you think he'll think about this?
Oh, I think it's part of his plan.
Well, good. Good. So then why don't we just set up a time then that we can all get together? You know, I'd love to meet him.
Yes, fine.
Great. Hey, how about tomorrow? Here in the store?
Look, Timothy has a bit of a problem with the outdoors. Could we meet in my apartment?
Sure. What's the address?
512 East 13th, apartment 9.
Okay, and what's that between?
A and B.
Great. Is about 3 fine?
3? Yeah, 3's fine.
Good, great. Then I'll see you then.
Right.
Good. Bye, Gerald.
Bye.
The function of all is the same. That is, your...
I'm being pulled closer to the light that blinds, the light that evaporates. I can see into the future, or at least bits of it. It's like remembering things yet to happen, like floating backwards through a dream. And I can see my transmigration, what I am to become. There's no avoiding it now. The clutch is engaged. The cup cannot pass from me. I'm trapped in an inescapable chain of events.
Can I have a pop?
Not now, Timothy. I've got to get you ready for the meeting today.
Okay.
You look very handsome today.
Yes, definitely. How much did this tie cost?
I don't know. My wife bought it for me a while ago.
I wore a tie at my confirmation.
You were confirmed?
Yes. That was a long time ago, too, before I got sick.
Before you got sick?
Before I couldn't think straight.
Yeah, coming!
Hi, Gerald. How are you?
Fine, fine. Come in. Can I get you something?
No, I'm fine. Hi. I'm Kathleen Marienchild. You must be Timothy.
Yes, that's Timothy.
Oh, I am so glad to meet you. I find what you have to say very stimulating.
My nose bleeds at high altitudes.
Excuse me?
Sometimes it's very difficult to understand Timothy's meaning. His mind is in another universe, you know?
Oh, yeah, I understand. It's very mysterious. I like that. So, now you write down everything that he says.
Yes, I've been doing it ever since I met him.
Huh.
Are you sure you wouldn't want me to get you something? A soda or something?
Oh, no. Look, I should get back to the store soon. The place is just in chaos when I'm not there. I just got some paperwork here that we need to go over, and then I'll be on my merry way.
All right.
I've got some contracts here that you need to look at.
Okay, let me put on my glasses.
You don't say much, do you, Timothy?
Oh, it comes and goes. Sometimes he's very talkative.
Yeah. Feast or famine?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, well, anyway, I've discussed all of this with a lawyer friend of mine, and we feel that 2% of the profits is more than fair for you and Timothy. How's that sound?
Oh, it's fine. The money really doesn't matter that much. All that matters is that the people hear the words.
Absolutely. Oh, I just couldn't agree with you more. Does that seem fair to you, Timothy?
Most likely.
I'm sure it's fine with him.
You know, are you all right, Tim? Wait, is he all right?
Yes, yeah. He's a very deep thinker. Everything's fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Oh, wait. Next, I need to know whether or not you two own any type of copyright to this material.
Copyright? No, I don't think so.
Good. Then, all I need is for you to sign this here.
And what is this?
What? This is just an authorization that, it allows me to use the material in whatever fashion that blah, 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 blah. It's just formality. You know, all this law stuff, I don't understand half of it.
Neither do I. Well, where do I sign?
Right there. Great, good. Okay, and now I need Timothy to sign below it there.
All right.
been shot.
Well, hey, well, yeah, what can I say? No, this thing is just flying out of here. Yeah. Huh? What? Traveling. Yeah. Tahiti, I think. Now. Come on. Listen, let me call you back, all right? Someone's here. Yeah. Yeah, tonight, yeah. Okay, good. Uh-huh, yeah. Yes?
I'm Norbert Tribal.
Okay.
Am I speaking to Kathleen Marienchild?
Yes. Who did...
You published the Logia of Timothy K?
Yes. But listen, if you want to make an appointment, you need to leave your name with my secretary, Marcy.
That won't be necessary. I can speak to you now.
No. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was?
Norbert Tribal. I must apologize. I'm aware that it is customary to phone before scheduling a meeting, but I've never had much use for such unnecessary conventions.
Are you from the government?
Heavens, no. I'm from Tribal and Associates, a firm that advises organizations and groups.
Advises them on what?
Perceptions, things of that sort. How a group presents itself.
What, you mean like a media consultant, a PR?
Something like that, yes.
So, why did you want to talk to me?
You interest me, Ms. Marienchild. I've been following your success with Timothy K. very carefully.
Mm-hmm. And?
May I? Throughout history, Miss Marienchild, it has not been uncommon that great discoveries or opportunities have fallen into the hands of individuals less than adequate to make proper use of them. The telescope, for example, was first invented by a Dutch eyeglass maker in 1609. He called it Looker, sold it as a novelty, a toy. It wasn't until Galileo appropriated its design and pointed it at the stars that its true potential was fully realized. One has to wonder how many discoveries have evaporated into obscurity because someone failed to perceive its significance, or worse, did not have the ingenuity required to properly exploit it.
So, what does all this have to do with me?
I think Timothy K. has great potential.
You're telling me? Look, I've sold over 10,000 copies of that thing. And that's just in the store and by mail order.
That's nothing.
Well, sure, but in time, I know
You're missing it, Kathleen.
What?
You're missing it.
I'm missing what?
You're failing to recognize Timothy's potential.
And how would I be doing that?
You're seeing things too narrowly. You're a businesswoman, Kathleen. You understand only numbers, that's all. It's impossible for you to understand the psychological needs of the public and how to exploit them. And soon Timothy K. will fade and dissolve like 1,000 prophets before him, having made little difference. I, on the other hand, have no patience for numbers. They're meaningless to me. I care only for men's minds. You see, if you want to compete with all the thousands of different religious faiths in the world, you have to give the people what they want. It's just like any other product you wish to market. The strongest religions, the ones that have survived this competition of faith the longest, have understood this. Examine the early Christian church. You'll find very little resemblance to its present form. Messages need to be redirected and focused to create feelings of comfort and assurance. That's what makes the consumer choose your religion over the competition. How it makes them feel, whether it makes them feel assured. People look to the heavens for answers, not questions. In short, Timothy's words and image need to be molded and evolved according to a careful study of the current spiritual environment. And that is what I do.
What kind of people hire you?
People. Modesty prevents me from mentioning their names.
Uh-huh. And how much do these people pay you?
Numbers, numbers. To be honest, I don't know.
You don't know?
My associates make those arrangements. I have very little interest in financial matters. I live a relatively ascetic lifestyle. Money means little to me. But I'm sure an arrangement can be made that you'll find both reasonable and fair.
So what's in it for you, if not the money?
In the past, I've worked only for established groups of considerable size and strength, but that has become tiresome. Too much concern for tradition. It's always been a dream of mine to find a religion still in its infancy, to be able to nurture it from the very beginning, build it from scratch with my own hands from precise specifications. Religions have been in the hands of amateurs for too long. It's time for theology to join the modern age. No more malnourished holy men, inspired by meaningless hallucinations. No more weepy-eyed martyrs sacrificing themselves for tiresome ideological causes. No more hooded hut dwellers attaching significance to the movement of stars. Demographics, market research, computer cross-referencing, that is the religion of the future.
How are you this morning, Timothy?
Ask again later.
Why have you been so depressed lately, Timothy? I thought you'd be happy. I mean, the book's selling well, and thousands of people are hearing your words.
The magic 8-ball in my brain says outlook not so good.
Why does it say that?
To literalize is to diminish. To worship is to dehumanize.
Thank you for being part of our focus group this morning. If you look on the back of the seat in front of you, you will find a small meter that looks a bit like a cooking timer with a cable attached to it. What we would like you to do now is unclip it from the chair and hold it in your hand. As you can see, there are the numbers 1 through 5 printed above the dial. Now, in a few moments, you will be seeing a series of unrelated images on this monitor. We want you to pay close attention to these images because what you're going to be asked to do is this. When you see an image on the screen that makes you feel good, turn the dial all the way over to 5. When you see an image on the screen that makes you feel bad, turn it to 1. If you have no response to the image, just leave it in the middle. After the movie is over, keep the meter in your hand. We're going to play some words and phrases, and we want to know if they make you feel good or make you feel bad. This information is fed into what we call CCAS, where it is analyzed and collected. CCAS stands for Consumer Choice Analyzing System. The system is designed to tell us what images and phrases elicit the most positive and the most negative feelings. Is everyone ready? Do you have the meter in your hand? Good. Watch the screen.
These are not his words.
Gerald, what's wrong? You seem upset.
This is not what he said. I know. I transcribed them.
Right, now listen, Gerald. Some changes had to be made for clarity. Now that's common in publishing. The essence of what he said is still there.
You don't understand. His words are sacred. Their purity must be preserved.
Now, come on now, Gerald. You can't tell me that you think that everything that comes out of his mouth is a gem of wisdom. I mean, some of what he says comes straight out of left field. I mean, and some of it doesn't make any sense. We just needed to reword it a little.
You butchered it. You have no right to decide what is important and what is not important.
Yes, but I think it is safe to assume that when he describes in great detail the ingredients in Doritos, we aren't talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls. More importantly, our market research indicated he didn't score well with our target group of 23 to 37-year-old alternative and socially conscious achievers. But after our adjustments...
His words are not soup cans to be sold.
All right, okay, now listen, Gerald. I understand that you have a lot of belief in Timothy. Now, and I do too. But you have to understand that Timothy doesn't just belong to you anymore. He belongs to everybody. And not everybody sees him the way that you do. Okay? Now, I think Tim has a lot of interesting things to say, and God knows thousands of other people do too. Otherwise, we wouldn't be about to go into our third printing at Logia. But I'm a businesswoman, and a businesswoman must adapt to the needs of the consumer. Okay, for instance, 7 years ago, Exotica Bookstore was called Stigmata Books and Novelties. Yeah, it was a Christian bookstore. Would you believe that? I mean, we sold Bibles, 3D Jesus clocks, copies of the late great Planet Earth, whole 9 yards. But when this whole New Age thing started, I saw my opportunity to get it on the ground floor, and it has paid off in a big way. This is going to be big, Gerald. Christ, within 2 years, we're going to be bigger than Dianetics.
Tribal. These are the photos you wanted to see.
How'd they come out?
There are a few good ones. This one's good, but the one right next to it's the best, I think.
Yes. Looks more authoritative. Why don't we go with this one for now?
Okay, what do you want retouched?
Why don't we make the pupils a little larger, make his eyes more piercing?
All right.
Make the chin a bit stronger.
Okay.
I'll have to remove some of the loose hairs in that area. Maybe make his lips fuller.
How full do you want them?
Not too full, just enhance them. People are suspicious of thin lips, but they're repulsed by them if they're too big. Just make them more inviting, more kissable.
Right.
You know what?
What?
like his face better in this shot, but I really like how he had his chin in his hand in the last one. Made him appear more thoughtful.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to switch the heads?
Yes, I think so.
I'll just map this head onto that body.
Good. When can you have this ready?
This can be done by Wednesday.
That's fine. I want to run these past our test subjects on for Friday.
I'll get right on it.
Good. Thank you.
Welcome. I'm Simon Love, Director of Marketing and Development for Exotica Communications Incorporated, which is a multimedia distribution company dedicated to sharing the methods of change developed by Timothy Kay. I trust you all have received your press packets. If you haven't, make sure you see Todd standing in the back. It's full of information about the organization as well as photographs of Timothy Kay. We would like to announce that not only will we be publishing editions of the Logia, but we will also be making available audio cassettes, videotapes, and a full line of Timothy Kay merchandise, including t-shirts, coffee mugs, and greeting cards. We are also excited to announce the establishment of the Center for Reintegration, a personal growth center designed to give individual and group counseling in the method of reintegration. As you can see on the chart beside me, a basic growth membership starts at $10,000. This provides a full year of counseling as well as discounts on materials and merchandise. A $35,000 host offering allows you to conduct initiation seminars in your home or at one of our centers. Next, we have a $75,000 friendship offering, which enables the individual to enter our reintegration seminary and become a fully ordained reintegration counselor. Profit sharing is also available at this level. Now, for a $150,000 mission offering, this sets you up with a franchise. It entitles you to the use of the Center for Reintegration name and registered trademark on letterhead and personal correspondence, the ability to refer to yourself as an ordained and legal satellite mission, and of course to perform individual and group counseling. Above that is the honor offering for $250,000 and the executive offering for $500,000, which automatically puts you on the board of directors. Any questions? Yes, you in the back.
The time of awakening has arrived. It's here. Let the words of Timothy Kay transform you. He's flesh and spirit. He's everything. And when you look into his eyes, it's total. And when you read his words, they fill you up. They go inside of you. And there's something about his eyes.
Give yourself suggestions that will go directly to your subconscious mind. Suggestions such as you're more confident, you create phenomenal wealth, and you're more patient and loving in your relationships with others. Once you have these and other core programs, it becomes easier to implement those tools necessary to create the changes that you want in your life. The first lesson in reprogramming your own mind is learning to relax, to totally release all tension or attachment to those old thoughts and habits. Your mind can become so stuck on those old programs, they will actually resist the new ones.
Are you Timothy Kay? You are. I loved your book. I can't tell you how many ways it changed how I see the world. Listen, I think you're brilliant. Can I ask you just a few questions?
Oh my God, it is you. Can I talk to you for just a sec? It's real important.
Hey everyone, look who it is. Timothy, can I get a friend of mine to take a picture of us together? It'll only take a minute.
I got a problem. I need to talk to somebody about it, but nobody listens to anybody anymore, you know.
My son is hanging out with a different sort of crowd lately. I'm afraid they're a bad influence. What do you think I should do about it?
I never told my father that I love him.
Do you think it's too late?
You think that a couple should live together before they get married?
What is your opinion of the death penalty?
How can we all learn to live together in peace?
Are you God incarnate or just the messenger of his will?
Why is there evil in the world?
Is there really life after death?
Why do I feel so lost, so detached from anything of real value?
What kind of music do you like?
Are you a vegetarian?
If you could be reincarnated as any animal, what would it be?
Who shall I vote for in the next election? I can't make up my mind. Wait a minute. Tell us what you think.
Tell us what you feel.
Tell us what to do.
Do you ever feel troubled when you think of all the unhappiness in the world? Do you ever feel troubled when you think about the poor and the starving, unable to put food on their table? When you think about the violence, turning our cities into battlefields? Or about families being torn apart by drugs and alcohol, marriages that end in divorce because people have forgotten how to love? These thoughts troubled Timothy K. as he sat alone in a little, humbly furnished room in a Tibetan monastery. Timothy, experienced world traveler, had gone to Tibet to continue his study of world religions, and it was there, high in the Himalayas, that he conceived the principles now contained in the Logia. Principles now known as the method of reintegration. You see, Timothy had realized problems in the world were caused by man not being integrated to the world around him. Man was disintegrated, leaving him to feel lost and alone, experiencing a sort of schizophrenic disassociation, rendering him unable to live life to the fullest, making it impossible for him to appreciate and develop personal relationships. This Saturday is your opportunity to see with your own eyes, to hear with your own ears what thousands of others have claimed is the most important motivational seminar they've ever been to. This weekend at the Mall of America.
Hello?
Hi.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like calling.
Oh. Well, how's everything going? How's Timothy?
Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. I just felt like saying hi.
Hi.
Hi. So, did you get the money I sent you?
I did, thanks.
Just said I'd pay you back for all I borrowed from you.
Yeah.
So how does Malcolm like his new school?
Good. But I think he misses his friends over at the public school. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
No, I just been thinking about you, I guess.
Yeah? What were you thinking?
Nothing really.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I just been feeling and I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I better let you go.
Well, I'm glad you called.
Yeah, I just want to see how everything was going.
Fine, I'm fine.
Well, I'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.
I'll see you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
He concerns me. He's too unstable.
I know. But what are we going to do?
I don't know. It's too dangerous to have Timothy in his care.
He'll never leave, Timothy.
Not voluntarily, no.
Gerald! Yes, come in, come in, come in. I'm glad you could make it.
I shouldn't stay long. I should get back.
Okay, well, we won't keep you. Here, have a seat.
Thanks.
So, how are things going? Oh, how's Timothy doing?
He doesn't seem happy.
Well, I wouldn't worry. He'll be all right. Ben, how are you?
I'm all right.
Good. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Listen, I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes, discuss some things with you.
Like what?
Oh, well, some things. But first, we just wanted to tell you how much we appreciate everything you've been doing. Looking after Timothy and all.
Mm-hmm.
You've been great. And I mean that. Thank you.
So what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, I think it's something you may find exciting.
Exciting?
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's what's happening. We are just about to start our new mission in North Dakota, Bismarck.
Right.
Oh, it's a beautiful part of the country. It's right along the
Missouri.
river, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, we were thinking, you know, this is really Gerald's expertise. I mean, you know, getting things off the ground, getting things going. Okay, what am I trying to say here? If it weren't for you printing up those booklets and everything, none of this would have happened. I mean, am I right here? I mean, heck, you found the guy.
Right.
Gerald, you've got a talent, a gift. And we think you're the man to be put in charge of starting our mission out there.
In North Dakota.
Bismarck.
Mm-hmm. What about Timothy?
What about him?
Will he be coming with me?
Oh, no. He'll stay here.
No, I don't want to do that.
Why?
Because I want to be with him here. I mean, he needs me to take care of him here.
Oh, well, we have plenty of people to take care of him here, Gerald. I mean, he'll have a staff of personal assistants, nurses, psychiatrists, whatever. He'll be in very good hands.
No, but it gets him nervous, nervous when I'm not with him, and that's why I have to get back right away. He doesn't like it when I leave him alone.
Now, Gerald, listen to me. It's not that we don't appreciate everything you've done for us so far. I've told you that. All I'm saying is that I think Timothy should have professional care now. Let others take care of him. Plus, I think that your skill might be more useful elsewhere. I mean, you've got a talent, a gift. We need you in North Dakota.
I don't want to go to North Dakota. My place is with Timothy.
Well, Gerald, I don't know how to put this, but you really don't have much of a choice in all this.
What do you mean?
Well, contractually, we are not obligated to provide you with a position within the organization. We are only obligated to pay you your share of the money. I think we're being generous by offering you any position at all.
I started it all. It's mine.
Yes. Yes, you did start it, yes. But I own the rights. You signed them over to me, remember? So technically, it's mine.
That's not fair.
No. No, it isn't fair. I agree. But that's business, Gerald.
You know, I don't believe this. I don't believe that you're doing this. After all that I've done. You know, Timothy and me don't mean nothing to you. You don't care about us. The only thing you care about is yourselves and how much money you can make. And I'm tired of it. I don't believe this. Things are going to change. From now on, nobody sees Timothy. Nobody talks to him unless I say it's okay. No more pictures unless I say he's up to it. And I'm not telling anybody what he says until I'm guaranteed that not a word will be changed. Not just even a little bit.
Gerald, you are in no position to make demands.
I have Timothy.
No. We have Timothy.
And what do you mean by that?
Upon returning to your apartment, you will find it empty.
As we are speaking, representatives of this company are moving Timothy to an undisclosed location. You will no longer be permitted to see Timothy or contact him in any way.
Gerald, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, you can't do this. I have to be with him.
Gerald, it has to be this way.
You don't understand. I can't live without him. You can't just take him away from me. Do you understand?
Gerald,
you can't do this to me. He's all I have.
I know that it's a terrible thing to do, but it has to be this way.
Kathleen, please, I beg you. You don't take him away from me, please. I'll do anything, please.
Gerald, come on. Look at yourself. Pull yourself together.
What am I going to do without? I cannot live without him. Don't you understand? You can't take him away, please. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
I know it's a terrible thing. Please, Gerald.
Look, just let me speak to him for a second. I'll do whatever you want. I'll go to Bismarck. But just please, God, let me see it.
I know that this is difficult for you, Gerald. I know that. But this thing is bigger than any of us now.
How you doing? You want some more tea?
What am I going to do?
Come here. Put your head on my lap.
I have to get him back.
There's nothing you can do now, Jerry. You have to let it go. You have to let it all go.
I can't.
You must. Please, Jerry, pull yourself out of this. Save yourself.
Let me go. I have to get him back.
Well, what about me? What am I supposed to do? Wait here until you need me again? God, why do you do this to me? You know, I have tried to put it all behind me. Forget about you and everything we were together, to start a new life. But then sometimes I look at you and I can't help but think that if I wait a little bit longer, you'll remember everything we once were together. And you'll come back and everything will be the way it once was. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just as screwed up as you are. I want to wait. But how do I know you won't get deeper and deeper into your own universe and never return?
I don't believe this.
I would never have trusted him with the intelligence to do something this damaging.
Gerald then went on to say that after he transcribed Timothy's words, they were handed over to Kathleen Marienchild, president of Exotica Communications Incorporated. Oh, Jesus. At that point, Gerald says the words were then manipulated and changed, and after this process was completed, very little of the original meaning remained. All that mattered was money, Gerald says. I can't believe this guy. Whether it meant changing the words or completely making things up. For instance, the method of reintegration, the self-improvement technique reportedly formulated by Timothy Kay during a period of intense self-reflection in Tibet, was completely fabricated by Kathleen Marienchild and Miss Marienchild's media and business consultant Norbert Treibel.
All right, stop. All our energies are going to have to be focused towards diffusing this as quickly as possible.
Is this bad?
It's not good.
In 3, 2, 1. Recently, alarming charges have been brought against Exotica Communications Incorporated, the corporation that publishes the Logia of Timothy Kay and operates the hundreds of centers for reintegration throughout the country. A former street preacher and one of the founders of the organization, Gerald Hofstadter, has accused the center's top officials of deliberately deceiving its members. Mr. Hofstadter claims the words in the Logia, the organization's Bible, are distortions of Timothy Kay's real message, and that Timothy has become only a figurehead of the organization. Gerald also claims that Stanley Hoffman, Exotica's CEO, and Norbert Treibel, its executive vice president, kidnapped Timothy from Mr. Hofstadter's home, where he had been under his care for the last year. We spoke to both Mr. Hoffman and Mr. Treibel as they were exiting their office building this afternoon.
What are the response to the charges that have been brought against you?
All of the charges are ludicrous. They come from a disgruntled ex-employee trying to damage the organization. Please move the camera.
Is it true that Timothy's been kidnapped and being held against his will?
Timothy is in India right now, feeding starving children. Please, we must be going.
Mr. Hofstadter has scheduled a press conference tomorrow where he promises to expose the truth about Timothy K. and the Center for Reintegration. This is not the first time the Mission for Reintegration has been the subject of controversy. Just last week, the American Psychiatric Society issued a statement calling them shameless snake oil salesmen. These charges, plus the current debate, have caused many Mission franchise owners, some of whom have hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in the organization, to call an emergency shareholders meeting where they will demand answers to questions that top officials are reluctant to discuss. Most notably, is Timothy K. who and what we think he is? This is Deborah LaMotta, Manhattan.
Welcome, members. The meeting tonight has been called to address an issue that concerns us all. As you know, recently a number of charges have been made against the mission. So understandably, many of you are concerned. All of you have invested great amounts of time and money into something you strongly believe in. So I understand your concern, and I sympathize. But it is important that we not let this wave of unrest get out of hand. You see, nothing is a greater threat to our harmony than doubt. Not the lies told in newspaper articles or on news broadcasts. Not the malicious public statements from our enemies. Not any attack from the outside. Although there are many who would love to see us fail. No. The biggest threat is the doubt that we carry within our own hearts, because it can tear us apart from the inside. But we must not allow that to happen. What we are doing is too important. I remember Timothy was telling me just the other day on the phone. He was calling from Hong Kong, I think. I don't remember. He was telling me how thrilled he is with the way things are going. How proud he is of all of you. How dedicated you are. How committed you are to his message. And then he said to me, I'll never forget this, he said, but you know what the best part of it all is? And I said, what? And he said, the best part of it all is that we're helping people. Really helping people. And it's true, we are helping, and we must never forget that. And we have prospered because of it. And we must constantly be on guard against elements that can harm us. We must always be in control of our questioning nature. We must always keep our doubt in check.
It's all clear now. I know what is happening to me. I am being stripped of all humanity and being made into a screen upon which anything can be projected. Living only in the minds of men. Existing only in the realm of images and rhetoric. I'm seeing everything at once. Like in a sleep.
This is your new home, Timothy. You'll be very happy here, I'm sure. Whatever you want, we can bring to you. There are people here who will take good care of you. Very nice people. Now, tomorrow, we've scheduled a standard physical examination. Shouldn't take too long. That'll be at 9 a.m. And at 11:30, the photographer will be here to take some more pictures. So make sure you get plenty of rest tonight. I'm going to have a long day tomorrow. Anyway, you have a fully stocked refrigerator full of sodas and things. And you'll be excited to see that the cabinets are full of Doritos. Oh, that's just a camera, Timothy. It won't hurt you. It's just there so we can make sure you're all right, that's all. No need to worry. Everything's under control.
Hello? Thank you for coming. First, I'd just like to say that I am and have always been a believer in Timothy Kay. I mean, I was the one who found him. I took him into my home, and I'm the one who wrote down what he said. But over the past year, he has been made into something he is not. Lies are being told about him that simply aren't true. Timothy has never been to Tibet or wherever they say he was. He had nothing to do with the method of reintegration. And half the stuff in the Loza he never said. Almost from the very beginning, his words were taken from him and transformed into something else. I should know. And Kathleen Marienthal.
You liar. You're the one who's lying. Take back your lies. You're the one who's telling all the lies. It's you. It's you, you liar. I love you, Timothy.
Gerald, I came to say goodbye. No, Gerald, you have to let me go. It's time.
When I first heard about Timothy Kay, I was a waitress working for below minimum wage. I was unhappy about my figure, and I felt as if my life were going nowhere. But then I studied the method of reintegration, and it showed me the techniques to bring power into my life. Now, I own my own restaurant, and I'm engaged to be married. Timothy K. changed my life.
Hello. Karen's story is not an unusual one. Timothy K. has helped millions lose weight, build personal confidence, mend shattered relationships, and become more financially independent. You see, most people don't realize that the life they dream of is easily within their reach. And Timothy K. can teach you to harness your true potential. He can teach you to transcend the confines of your mind. Like him, you can be transformed.
I see the rise of idolatry and the destruction of humanity, and I see my face, but it is not my face. It is made of pure light and electricity.
Lullaby and good night.